This class today is designed in finding our center. In traditional Tantric Hatha Yoga, the twist postures, they have a very beautiful quality. When we come out of twisting, there is this centralizing energy, a very beautiful sense of balance. Our energy gets centralizing here on the navel center, which leaves us feeling very well in equilibrium. That means if we are a little bit activated, most likely twist is going to make us to feel a little bit more calm. If we are very calm, almost too grounded, twist will make us to have this sense of presence and awareness, but without feeling agitated. So it's kind of like meet us in the center. Twist practice is also a tridoshic practice. That means it's good for all the doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. This class today, it is a level 2 asana practice. So if you need to take it easy or modify, please do it. And at the end of the class, there is a short meditation on the third eye, which is our command center, our center of pure awareness. So come up to stand. Come up to stand with your feet more or less hip distance apart. So in order to twist safe, we want to stabilize the lower back. Couple postures are good for that. Bridge pose or chair pose. Today we're doing chair. Release the hands down, stand tall, begin with a full breath out. Empty the lungs. Through the nose, inhale, raise the arms above the head, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, sit back in chair pose, push your knees back, look forward. Inhale, stand up again, stretch tall. And breathe out, release the arms down, firm your belly muscles. Repeat. Inhale, raise the arms above the head. Breathe out, sit back in chair, firm your belly every time you breathe out. Inhale, come up to stand. Breathe out, release the hands down. I'm going to do one more time. Inhale, raise the arms up. Slightly relax the belly on the inhale. Breathe out, sit back and firm your belly. Inhale, stand up. And breathe out, release the arms down. The next rounds are slightly different. Inhale, raise the arms above the head. Breathe out, sit back in chair. Halfway to the breath out to begin to forward fold. Firm your belly, touch your belly on your thighs. Little fingers touch the floor, soften your shoulders, relax your head. Inhale, lean back in chair again. Notice you need lower back strength to come back to chair. Keep breathing in and stand up all the way. Repeat, breathe out, sit back, engage the belly. Halfway to the breath out and forward fold. Inhale, lean back, keep breathing in, strong, stand up. And repeat one more time. Breathe out, sit back. Engage the belly. Bow the head. When you inhale and lean back, relax the belly slightly, but not all the way. Then come up to stand all the way. Breathe out, release the hands down. Pause in here. Take another breath. We're going to continue this warm up. Please come to stand at the front of your mat if you're not there yet. The next inhale, raise the arms above the head. Breathe out, hinge of the hips and forward fold. Touch the hands on the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. You can have your fingertips on the floor or on your shins. Breathe out, hands to the floor and step your left leg back in a lunge position. Engage your legs. Inhale, come up to a high lunge position. Right leg forward, left leg back. Stay here as you breathe out for a moment. Look forward. Then inhale, straight your right front leg. And as you breathe out, rebend the knee again and twist your upper body to the right side. Right arm back, left arm forward. Repeat, inhale, come back to center. Arms above the head, right leg straight. Breathe out and twist. Every time you breathe out, you engage your abdominal muscles. Go again, breathe in and breathe out. Do this 2 more times. We are warming up to the twists. And now the goal is to really move and breathe in the same rhythm. So we begin to build awareness and presence. The next inhale, come up all the way. As you breathe out, forward fold, bring your hands to the floor. Pause in here. Hop your back foot a little bit more closer. Drop your left heel down on a 45 degrees angle. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, look down. And breathe out, forward fold on a pyramid posture. Now stay here in pyramid. If you feel imbalanced, you can bring your hands on your lower back sacrum. Otherwise, keep your hands on the floor. If the hands are on the lower back sacrum, the right leg is forward. That means the right hand hold the left wrist. Chin a little bit into the throat. And now in here, take a moment to regulate the breath on an even, balanced rhythm. Samavriti. That means inhale and exhale is the same length. Inhale 4, exhale 4, or inhale 6, exhale 6. This is a balancing breath, which means the inhale and exhale have the same length, which also brings that centering feeling, presence. Relax the breath, release the hands on the floor at the front of your mat, and step your left foot forward in Uttanasana with your feet hip distance apart. Hands on the shins or on the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, look down. Breathe out and forward fold, bow down. Re-extend the arms next to the ears and inhale, flat back, come up all the way up to stand. And breathe out, release your arms down. Pause in here. Take another breath. You will notice the right leg feels slightly different than the left. So we are asymmetrical. Let's get into the other side. Inhale, raise the arms above the head, stretch tall. Breathe out, forward fold, hands to the floor or to the shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe out, step your right leg back. Pause in here initially, firm your legs. And on the next inhale, come back up to stand with the arms over the head, high lunge position. Take your time in here to find your balance. Make sure your legs are not crossing. That will destabilize you. So your legs are a little bit apart. Then the front leg, inhale straight to the front knee as you come up all the way. Then breathe out, rebend the knee and twist to the left side. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, come back to center. Breathe out and twist. Then continue this flow as you warm up your body and your breath. And I'm going to ask you to begin to pay attention when you have this dynamic movement, especially to make sure your breath is even. The inhale and the exhale have the same length. One more time. The next time you inhale and come up, face forward, breathe out, forward fold, bring the hands to the floor, pyramid alignment. You hop the right leg a little bit more further close towards the left and make sure your back foot is on a 45 degrees angle. Now your feet is flat. Square the hips to the front and you can inhale, relengthen the spine again. Breathe out, forward fold. You can stay with the hands on the floor or bring the hands on the sacrum. Chin into the throat. If the hands are on the sacrum, now your left hand hold the right wrist. And traditionally, static postures were developed for the usage of purifying the breath. So take this opportunity now to refine your breath even more. Inhale, exhale the same. Relax the breath. Carefully release the hands on the floor and step your right foot forward, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, forward fold, bow down. Inhale, long spine, reach all the way up to stand. Breathe out, release your arms down. Stand tall to the crown of the head and take another breath. Let's get a little bit deeper into the twists. Feet together, big toes touch, knees together. Bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale in here. Breathe out, sit back in chair, push your knees back. So before you get into the twist, make sure your knees are not in front of the toes, but back. On the next exhale, bring your left elbow outside the right knee. Make sure the knees are square. Open the chest and collarbones. Look to the right, but not to the point that you're stressing your neck. So if you need to look down, please do that. Press the palms of your hands together. And now make sure you are noticing the belly breath. Inhale, the belly slightly expand. And on the exhale, the belly contract. Hips low, chest up. And now you're going to notice how doing a twist posture sometimes is a little bit fiery. It's actually challenging. Twists are very demanding physically. But there is an amazing effect afterwards. Just 3 more breaths. On the next breath out, look down. And inhale, come back up to stand, all the way straight to spine. Breathe out, release your arms down and step your feet hip distance apart. And notice this centralizing feeling in your belly, almost like a spiral. Super nice, it's very grounding. Other side, feet together, big toes touch, hands on the heart center, prayer position. Inhale, exhale, sit back, push your knees back, take another breath in. Breathe out and twist to the other side, right elbow outside the left knee. Chest open, sit your butt back and down, look to the left. Awareness in belly breathing. And actually twists and abdominal breathing, they are from the same biological group. So focusing on belly breath will help us to increase our twists. So every time you breathe out, you notice the belly firming. That creates more room to twist more, to deepen the twist. So when it's empty of air in the belly, we can twist a little bit more. When the belly is full, it's harder to twist. So take 3 more breaths. Look down, and the next inhale, stand up. Breathe out, release your hands, open the feet hip distance apart, pausing here. Noticing that spiraling action in the navel, which becomes like an awareness with calmness. A stable presence. Now we can deepen the twist a little bit more. Revolve half moon. So I like to use with the blocks. You're going to step your left foot back, right foot forward, like pyramid pose, like we did earlier. Now right hand on the sacrum, left arm over the head. Inhale, stretch tall. Breathe out, forward fold. And then you can have your left hand on the floor or on a block. Lean forward and extend your left leg back and up. Take another inhale, reopen the chest and lift your left leg a little higher. Then breathe out, twist to the right side and lift the right arm up. Extend your left leg back. Open the chest and collarbones. Look down. You can look up if you're balanced, but looking down sometimes is more helpful in these challenging postures. Breathe. Take another couple breaths where when you breathe out, you turn your belly and your chest a little bit more to the right. You increase the twist when you exhale. Nice. Carefully release your top hand down. Step your left foot back like pyramid posture, just like we did before. Inhale, halfway lift. You can keep your hands on the floor. Breathe out, forward fold. Touch the hands on the hips and inhale, flat back, stand up. Breathe out, stand at the front of your mat. Tadasana, mountain pose. Now you feel again that beautiful presence, alertness, but with a sense of calm. That is beautiful, the perfect balance. Step your right leg back, left hand on the sacrum, right arm up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and forward fold. Right hand on the floor or right hand on the block. You lean forward and extend your right leg back and up. Inhale and re-stretch your body in all directions. Top of the head, go forward, right leg stretch back. And when you breathe out, twist to the left and lift the left arm up. Lift your right inner thigh. Look where you feel comfortable in your neck and in your balance. Breathe. Great. Look down, release your top arm. Carefully step your right leg back in pyramid. Take an inhale for a halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Hands on the hips. Inhale, flat back, come up. Breathe out, stand at the front of your mat. Pause in here. You already can see the beautiful effects of twisting postures. They're amazing. Make sure your feet is hip distance apart to begin with. Inhale, arms over the head. Breathe out, forward fold. Pause on the forward fold. Bring your feet together. So your big toes touch and you sit down all the way to your heels or ankles. And it's okay if your feet is up. Gonna twist to the right side in a variation of Pasasana, where your right hand goes back, left elbow outside the right knee. You can stay here for the next, 5-8 breaths. Lift the chest up. It's a deep twist. Or if you're feeling a little bit frisky today, you can come into a side crow. An arm balance. Believe it or not, this is a moon coming posture because it's a twist. While you're in it, it's pretty challenging. But you can stay in Pasasana if you wish to. Come back to Pasasana. Come back to center on the next inhale. Open your knees wide and stretch your arms forward. Stay here for another breath. Just to reset the spine. Then bring your hands to the floor, knees together. Move to the other side. You're going to twist to your left. Left hand on the floor behind you. Right elbow outside the knee. Inhale and sit taller. Exhale, twist a little bit more. And you can stay in Pasasana. You can also sit on a block if you're feeling unstable here. You can put a block underneath your butt. If you're feeling that you're going to go for a Parsva or side crow, go ahead. Find your arm balance. Whatever you were doing, come back to Pasasana. Take another breath in here. Come back to your center, hands on the floor, and step back to downward facing dog. Re-length your lower back, lift the hips high. Next inhale, drop the knees on the floor, tabletop position. Breathe out to go back to downward facing dog. Press your hips back and up. Stay here for a full breath. Drop the knees again. Inhale. Open the chest. Breathe out to downward facing dog. Push your hands on the floor. Stay in downward dog for 2 full breaths. Again, inhale, drop the knees. Slightly relax the belly. Open the chest. Breathe out to downward dog. 3 full breaths in downward dog. Body symmetrical, stable. Even length of the breath. Inhale, exhale the same. And one more round. Then you're going to go to downward dog and stay for 5 breaths. Close your eyes and use your breath to find your center. Nice. Take your time to drop the knees, sit back in child's pose and rest for a moment. Noticing this balancing energy, which is to feel a little bit alive, present, with a sense of calmness. Please come to lying down on your belly. I'm going to reset a little bit of the lower back and sacrum from the twists. Hands under the shoulders. Touch your forehead on the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, gently, not too high. Move the chest forward and up, shoulders back. Breathe out to bend the knees, bring your heels to your butt. Stay here and inhale, go a little bit higher on the back bend. And breathe out to release the head and the feet back down to the floor. Go again in this vinyasa. Inhale, just back bend, open the chest. Breathe out, then bend the knees, bring the heels to the butt. Inhale, increase the back bend. You can use a little bit of the hand strength. And breathe out, release everything down. One more time. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, bend the knees. When you breathe in, increase the back bend. And breathe out, release everything down. Turn your head to one side, relax your arms. Take a breath in here. Turn your head to the other side. Another breath. Bring the head back to center. Hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes. Press it back for downward facing dog one more time to re-lengthen the lower back. As you lift the hips back and up. Long spine. Drop the knees on the floor. Cross your shins, sit back, and extend the legs forwards. Sit a twist. Marichyasana C. Sit tall, and you're welcome to put a prop underneath the butt if you need support in sitting taller, especially if you tend to round the back. Then you want to sit on something for support, blanket or pillow. Then bend your right knee, place your right foot on the floor on the inside of your left leg. Turn to the right side, bring your right hand on the floor behind you, and inhale, stretch your left arm up and over the head. Breathe out to drop your elbow outside the knee and twist to the right. This is really intense. If it's too much for you, you can just hug the knee and that's enough. Another variation, which is a little bit deeper, is to drop the left hand down, grab towards your right shin or ankle and hold the leg as you twist more to the right. That's a little bit deeper. You can stay on the elbow or more gentle, hug the knee. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, firm your belly and twist. Keep your left foot flexed. Now close your eyes. Belly breathing. With your eyes closed, internally gaze towards your third eye in between the eyebrows. That's Shimbhavi Mudra. You can keep your eyes closed, turn the head to the front. The next inhale, untwist. When you breathe out, release your right leg straight. Pause in Dandasana, hands on the floor, sit tall. Find your center. Notice how it's easier to bring your presence in the center of your body or in the center of your being. Switch sides, bend your left knee, place your left foot on the floor. And then left hand on the floor behind you. Inhale, stretch your right arm up. Exhale, drop your right elbow outside the knee. Or hug the knee, again, it's okay. Or grab the right, so your left ankle or left shin. Inhale, sit taller. And exhale, twist a little bit more from the navel. You're turning and twisting from above the belly button on the thoracic cavity. Keep the chest open, eyes closed, internally gazing towards the third eye on the eyebrow center. Breathe. Turn the head to the front. On the next inhalation, untwist, come back to center. Breathe out, release your left leg down, pause in here. The beautiful feeling of awareness with a calm presence. This type of practice cultivates not only to find the center and balancing, but also gather focus. Okay, let's release the lower back. So feet together, simple Baddha Konasana. Grab onto your toes or your ankles or your shins. Inhale, sit tall. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the lower back. Breathe out, bend the elbows and forward fold. Try to keep the spine straight, look down. Now for about a minute in here, cultivate the Samavriti, balancing breath. Inhale 4, exhale 4, or inhale 6, exhale 6. Now if for any reason you feel like you need to get a little bit more calm, more grounded, inhale 4, exhale 8. So for balancing, your breath is 1 to 1. For calming, your breath is 1 to 2. In 4, out 4 is balancing. In 4, out 8 is calming. The breath is always shaping the mind. And that is a beautiful thing. We can shape the breath. Relax the breath and breathe in, come up to seat. Vertical spine. Breathe out, take a moment. If you wanted to shake off the legs a little bit, you can extend the legs forward carefully. Shake, bend the knees, bounce the knees a little bit. And then find your way to seat for a little short meditation. Sit nice and tall. Sit on a prop. That's often very helpful to keep the spine a little taller. Close the eyes when you're ready. Practice Kaya Sthira, steadiness of the body. And notice the movement of the breath, the air moving in and out of the nose. Sense the air passing through the base of the nostrils. Feel its temperature. When you breathe in, the air is more cooling, more fresh. When you breathe out, the air feels warmer. Inhale is fresh, exhale is warm. Sense that the breath have a texture, a feeling to it. Maybe you can even perceive like a light. There's an intelligence that makes the breath to move. A force that creates the movement of the breath. The next time you breathe in, sense this force or intelligence, light, move from the base of the nostrils towards the eyebrow center on the third eye. And when you breathe out, this awareness move from the third eye back down to the base of the nostrils and just on the outside of the nose. Inhale, awareness and light, intelligence, move from the base of the nostrils towards the third eye on the eyebrow center. And when you breathe out, it's from the eyebrow center down towards the base of the nostrils and just on the outside of the nose. Continue doing this, creating more awareness, prana, energy towards the eyebrow center on the third eye. Then relax your breath and bring your awareness to that point in between the eyebrows on the third eye center. Do not look up like you're rolling or straining the eyes, but rather is that your eyeballs are resting upwards, like a sense of upwards. Then with a more quiet and soft breath, when you inhale, draw a line of awareness back from the point of the third eye, 2 inches back towards the center of the brain. And when you breathe out, this line of awareness moves from the center of the brain back to the eyebrow center on the third eye. On the inhale, awareness, intelligence move from the point of the eyebrow center 2 inches inside the skull on the middle of the brain, and breathe out from that point of the middle brain back towards the eyebrow center. Continue this, increasing the vibrational component, the sensation you feel in between those 2 points, the third eye and the middle of the brain. Eventually allow the breath to dissolve and separate from this movement in between those 2 points. And remain aware of the movement of the pulse independently of the breath until this pulse begin to be centralized in one singular position. Meditate on that pulse, drawing awareness closer and closer to the center. And you relax deeper and deeper in the center of that pulsation. From the pulse, mantra Om unfolds like Om, 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 coming out of that pulse. And you feel a deep sense of peace. Meditate here for as long as you wish to. When you want to come out, simply deepen the breath. Hari Om.